Embla Books presents The Meet Cute, written by Isobel Mahon and read by Amy McAllister. Chapter 1. The row of faces stared at her blankly. $6,000 to fill 'em your armpit, said Bryony. Her frizzy blonde hair framed by a halo of flashing lights from a tired-looking Christmas tree, which was starting to make Cassie feel slightly ill. The restaurant was full of groups, mostly consisting of women shrieking with laughter, apparently having the time of their lives. Cassie was meeting her old school crowd from Rockwood Manor, or the girls, as they still referred to themselves, for their Christmas meet-up, which, in recent years, always seemed to be relegated to the post-Christmas lull. You make it sound insane, but it's a deodorant commercial. I've officially one of the most famous armpits in the UK and Ireland, of course, Cassie announced, expecting at least some hilarity. Silence. Geez, tough crowd. And did you have to be a member of, whatever it is, Actors' Equity for that? Nora's tone was incredulous. Well, technically, yes. Not all of her, just her armpit, Celine chortled, always the comedienne. Cassie could feel her heart beginning to sink into the new green suede Doc Martens boots she'd treated herself to out of a chunk of the $6,000. I mean, any one of us could have done that. It's not really acting, is it? Said Nora. Cassie knew in her heart the truth of the old adage, when you're explaining, you're losing. Nonetheless, she could hear her tone becoming more insistent. It's not just the armpit thing, obviously. It's the girl power spirit that we're creating in the ad. It's subtle, but that's what creates the magic. There was a pause. Magic, they chorused. I mean, they were such an amazing group of women on the ad, really vibrant and empowered. It was so inspiring, being with them for the 2 days, and we've actually stayed in touch. We've a WhatsApp group called Stay Cool. 2 days, $6,000? Girls, we're in the wrong business, said Celine. Well, of course, it's not that simple. You have to hit your mark for the camera and things like that. What's that? Said Bryony. Well, it's basically an X on the floor. There was no point in trying to explain that you were one piece in a multi-million-pound jigsaw, and whatever you did, big or small, you had to get it right. Yeah, that's what I've always thought. Anyone could do it, observed Nora, in exactly the same authoritative tone that had earned her the level of higher executive in the civil service. She was also the mother of twin boys who were simultaneously cutting their back teeth and therefore had precious little time for nonsense of any sort. Oh, God, please, somebody change the subject, thought Cassie. Well, said Louise kindly, her soft face dimpling, at least you got paid. That's the main thing, isn't it? It sure is, agreed Cassie gratefully. I still think it's a racket, not to mention a closed shop, persisted Nora, which was probably why she was about to be promoted to higher executive, higher scale, and soon thereafter, no doubt, assistant principal officer. Louise raised her glass. Welcome home, Cassie, and happy belated 37th birthday. Sorry we missed it. There was a chorus of cheers. 37 already! My birthday's not till July. I thought I was the oldest, said Bryony. Silence. I was 36 last month, volunteered Celine. I'm not till next September, said Nora. Cassie, how come you were always one of the oldest in the class? Oh, I don't know. I think my mother forgot to send me. They all tittered politely. Mercifully, Nora continued her conversation with Bryony, who was way ahead in the baby stakes with a 10 and a 6-year-old, and had become quite an authority for the others. It's almost fizzy, isn't it? Cassie was catching snatches of the conversation, which was taking on a surreal quality. The teething nappies, yellowy, like ochre, that's the colour, chimed in Celine, who was apparently in the process of renovating an old bungalow. That's the exact shade we've chosen for the statement wall of the back sitting room. It's so cosy. Cassie held out her glass gratefully as Louise gestured towards her with the half-empty Prosecco bottle. Are you not having any? Louise shook her head and made a coy face. Oh my God, congratulations, Cassie mouthed.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?